Okay, so learned a couple things. Did not need to do or get any benefit out of all of that work, but I did learn some things, which I suppose is a benefit. Did break the tip of my knife. There's a little project I can do to fix that knife. But you can see that gummy stuff in there, and I'll scrape a little bit up and show you. I'm using my knife right now. You can't see it because I can't hold the knife and the menu the phone and everything all at the same time. So there is a little bit of that stuff. It's just a rubbery, really kind of mild stuff. Stringy. I'm sure they put it in there liquid. And it's really just a latex. And it held it in there remarkably good, except when I pushed it from the backside, it just popped right out. So the ring has to come off. And then, where's that other part? Whoop! It disappeared on me. Well, here it is. And this part has to be popped off. It's got a regular vulcanized gasket. And that allows you, once the ring is gone and the back is gone, you can push through here. And the ideal thing to use would be like a wooden dowel, small enough diameter to be pretty loose as you're going through here, and just push on it and it just pops right out. So I didn't need to chip it like that trying to pry on it, but that's okay. I learned, and I can still use these for the intended purpose. In fact, I could, if I had an opportunity, put this in a sandblaster and frost that glass to use them as deck prisms, and that would diffuse the light quite nicely. And I was right, they're pretty much identical, except that one is pretty beat up and one is not. They are a slightly different diameter, and the lip is a little bit different thickness. So they're not exactly identical, and they are a slightly different diameter. If I hold them really carefully, the shinier one with the big chip in it is not as big a diameter as the other one, and this has pitting in it that I think comes from being exposed and sand and stuff hitting it as it's driving along. But these are pretty cool. I'm happy. I can do fun stuff with that later on. And I've got a pretty nifty little metal ring I can put in there. Look at that. Whoop, whoop. I don't think I'll keep it though. I think I'll just keep these. And they don't have to be taken good care of because they're banged up anyway, so it's no big deal. And that's the end of that teardown. And this is my salvage result, is this little guy here. And the other one you didn't get to see, but this is the final LED automobile headlight teardown. There you go. Now I have a little supply for some carpentry projects later on. And I've got several other kinds of things, lenses and pieces of glass that I'm kind of collecting and I want to use at some point. So I'll show you those one of these days.